Hey everybody, Mark here from 8 Minute Acts. It's that time of year again, a time of giving. Unless, of course, you play guitar. We guitarists know that every day of the year is created equally and that each day presents a new buying opportunity. And we need to be able to jump on a good deal when we see it. And that's why I made this video. This video is for the impulsive guitar gadget buyer and for any of your loved ones who might be thinking of getting you a guitar gadget. Not only am I going to count down the top 5 worst guitar gifts ever, but I'm also going to do something that you may think is impossible. Show you how to never get a bad guitar gift again. So let's jump right into it. Coming in at number 5 on the list, so many people have fallen victim to having either spent their money to give this to somebody or, like me, have been on the receiving end of it, the pick punch. So the pick punch is a hole puncher that you can make picks out of. Now the problem with this is that nobody's going around saying, wow, I wish I had a pick that said riff zone on it. Oh boy, let's make a pick out of this. Who the hell is going to use this? It didn't even cut the pick well. It's not even passable as a novelty. Now a couple years ago, and some of you may recall this little creative idea I had.
8 Minute Acts, flashback.
If you're stuck with it, I did find one good use for it. I have here my wedding book from my marriage to my first wife. Now, if you're like me, you probably invited a lot of your close friends. Here's a picture of me and all the guys that were in my wedding party. So you see there's one little problem with that picture, and it's standing in the middle. So all I need to do is, look at that. So there is a use for the pick punch. Coming in at number 4 is any guitar tchotchke. By tchotchke, I mean like a Christmas ornament with a guitar on it. And I even got this one year. This is a guitar pick keychain, and on back it has inscribed the longitude and latitude of where my wife and I had our first date. Now, as far as I recall, our first date was at a restaurant in Atlanta, but according to this, our first date was somewhere in Madagascar. I don't know, my memory's shot. Do not buy a guitar-shaped heating pad. I don't need a coffee mug with a guitar on it. I don't want Aerosmith popcorn. You get the point. Number 4 is all of the guitar-themed items that have absolutely no value. Sorry, honey. These guitar gadgets suck so badly, I didn't even know what order to go in, but it didn't really matter. They all suck. But number 3 is the world's best guitar learning system. Where was this when I was a kid? What do we got here? We've got this. I don't even know which way it goes. Does it tell me which way it goes? Does it even show a picture of how it goes on? There it is. The yellow is closest to the fret, so it goes on this way. All right, rock and roll. Is this going to teach you in any way, shape, or form how to play guitar? Of course not. It's almost an insult to those of us that play the instrument. This is absolute crap. There's no way that any guitarist in his right mind is going to impulse buy that thing. Crap. All right, coming in at number 2. These are guitar training bands. So let me read you the directions. Starting pose. Put your finger in the band. The bands are marked level 1, level 2, level 3. I really don't know what use you could have for these things. I guess maybe if you're on your way to a gig, rather than warming up with your guitar, you could warm up with these. I mean, these are... So this is level 1. I don't want to go too crazy yet because I don't have any experience with these. So let's see what we got here. Level 1. All right. Level 1. I doubt that anybody would take this seriously, but this is a product that loved ones could potentially buy, as my wife bought this for me. Let me see now. All these years of playing, what do you think? You think I'm up for level 3? I'm sure it takes a lot of experience to work up to the level 3 here. I can't do it. See? I haven't been playing long enough. Maybe I can aspire someday to level 3. All right, so we've reached number 1. This package landed on my doorstep. I didn't know what it was. So I opened it, and there was this nice velvet bag inside. I'm like, oh, it's got some weight to it. So I opened the velvet bag. We've got this plastic case, and I'm wondering if it's some kind of new instrument. I'm actually pretty excited. So you slide this off, and this is what you're left with. What the f is this? Maybe practice chords? But how are you going to know if you're really fretting the chord properly if you don't actually strum the chord? The stupidity of this blows my mind. All right, the moment you've been waiting for. How do I guarantee that me, you, or anybody else is never going to get a bad guitar gift again. It's actually very simple. I make lists for everybody with price points. I've got a $10 price point, a $20 price point. This one goes all the way up to $100,000. This one is actually for my wife. As I acquire some of these, I update my list. I actually have a mini version of this that I laminated that my wife carries in her purse. And I have an electronic version with links to each product. It's important that you specify exactly what you want. If you have any questions or you need suggestions on how to round out your list, shoot me an email at markarinali@gmail.com. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and leave me a comment. And if you've made it this far and you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Most importantly, have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.